Modern pop star meets gothic melodrama in writer/director David Lowery's phantasmagoric MotherMary, a tale of two women bound across time and space by their personal and artistic histories. Shimmering with music, fashion, and surreal horror, MotherMary is a beguiling and dreamlike spectacle that ebbs and flows with sensation. Long-buried wounds rise to the surface when iconic pop star MotherMary, Anne Hathaway, reunites with her estranged best friend and former costume designer Sam Anselm, Michaela Coel, on the eve of her comeback performance. A delirious ode to writer-director Lowery's own pop fandom, MotherMary takes a deep dive into the live wire exchange of energy between creative forces. MotherMary is about how art can take something terrible and turn it into something beautiful, says Lowery, whose previous works include The Green Knight and A Ghost Story. He began writing MotherMary as an escape. It started out as a two-hander in a single location. I wanted to make a movie that was nothing but dialogue, that would be two great actors and a great script and nothing else. I honestly thought it would be fast and simple. Nearing the end of The Green Knight, and on the cusp of making Peter Pan and Wendy, Lowery was torn about who he was as a storyteller. He began writing a conversation between dueling versions of himself. Eventually, those avatars took on distinct form, MotherMary and Sam Anselm, who came to life full of brilliance and festering tensions. These were anything but simple characters, united by their fiery creativity and outsized ambitions, while torn by a stinging betrayal. They were no longer two opposing sides of me, says Lowery. Their lives gained an immensity all their own. The women's 10-year estrangement became the story's guiding force. I'm interested in the energy between people when you collaborate creatively. It can be energizing and healing, but it also can turn sour, says Lowery. In this case, where one person is the public-facing expression of this creation, while the other remains invisible, an imbalance develops, and it begins to fester. Spanning the influence of Madonna on Lowery's youth to the present-day spectacle of Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, and Beyoncé, MotherMary is an amalgam of trailblazing, button-pushing pop heroines. I was raised Catholic, so my parents were very anti-Madonna. To them, she was transgressing upon all that was sacred, says Lowery. As a 10-year-old, that made me want to listen to her more. As I grew older, I found something just as sacred and ecstatic in pop music as my parents found in church. It goes beyond simply merging the sacred and the profane. Religious icons and pop icons go hand in hand in what they provide to their respective audiences. Accompanying Lowery as he wrote the screenplay was a playlist he would later share with cast and crew, including such diverse artists as Lorde, St. Vincent, Robin, Taylor Swift, Halsey, James Blake, Aldous Harding, PJ Harvey, as well as Charlie XCX and FKA Twigs, not knowing the latter two would go on to become creative collaborators. As the film moved into prep, with a script that only contained rough descriptions of songs that would later be brought to musical life on screen, Lowery began to suspect that MotherMary would become his most complex movie project to date.